Hey, this is Andrew Brown from Exam Pro, and we are looking at Elastic Container Service, which is a fully managed container orchestration service. It's highly secure, reliable, and scalable, a way to run containers. So let's take a look at the components of ECS. And so over here we have a technical architectural diagram, and we'll just talk about all the components involved. So the first is the cluster itself. So an ECS cluster is just a grouping of EC2 instances. They call them EC2 containers, which is a bit confusing because inside these EC2 instances have containers within them. So they are both running Docker installed on them, so you can launch EC2 or Docker containers. And so another thing that's really important is task definition files. We don't have a representation of any of that in our architectural diagram here, but that's just a JSON file that defines the configuration of up to 10 containers that you're going to want to run. Then you have a task, and that uses a task definition to launch containers. And a task is a container which runs for only the duration of the workload. So the idea is, let's say you have a background job you want to run. As soon as it's done, the task stops or deletes itself. So it's really good for one-off jobs. Then you have a service, and this is exactly like a task, except that it's long running. It's intended for web applications, so Ruby on Rails, Django, Express.js, where you don't intend these things to shut down. And the last thing we want to talk about here is the container agent. It's not represented in the diagram here, but this is a binary that's installed on the EC2 instances. And this just monitors the tasks as well as it stops and starts them.